Okay, so let's see what we are going to be trying on today. So, we got gold and silver. I believe I have my gold in here. And what I'm going to try here is a layered necklace. Let's see if we got everything out of there. Okay. So I thought I'd try this bracelet. Oh, let me see here. Oh, there we go. Very pretty. Got this one too. And I have these. My dad got these for me. I like them. Got them for me for Christmas. In fact, we went shopping. We were actually going shopping for my mom. And my dad had dementia at this time, but he always remembered who my mom was. And he was still remembering who I was at that time too. So it was Christmas time. We went shopping for my mom, and I think we got her hat and her cap, and I think maybe some earrings. I can't quite remember. For sure, I think it was a cap. And while I was there, he said, yeah, because I think I was looking at the earrings. He said, go ahead, pick one. And I said, really? He said, yeah, go ahead. So I picked these. So that was my dad. And these I picked up. And like I said, I'm wearing a black and white outfit. So these are little pieces for somebody that I'm trying to get bigger, right? But I thought they were cute. Let's see if you can see that. I'm working on that here. And then this. Okay, and here's a layered necklace. There we go. I haven't had, I've worn multiple necklaces at the same time, but this came as a set that I got. And I think I said earlier, I don't always wear gold. I think I tend to go towards more silver. But I thought I'd try one of each. There's one necklace. And here is the other one. Got a little stone in there. There we go. And then we got this one as well. They're kind of delicate. There we go. So we'll see how they come. How it looks when we put it all together. So there's a gold option. I'll put that there. Sorry for all the noise. Now this is my silver. I have a little bling necklace. A bracelet. And so of course, Gigi loves her bracelets. I might add, depending on what I wear, maybe I'll add a couple more. And how about that? Kind of cool, huh? Another bracelet. And another bracelet. Come on, Gigi, get it together. Now here's the necklace I was going to wear here. Thought that was kind of nice. So that's that. So this is all going here on this side. And of course, another necklace, another bracelet. And these are the earrings. I can pull them out. And these are kind of like a little flower, little sunbursts or flower bursts. So you can see that. So they're going to hang a little bit. Let's see, here we go. See, there's two there. The pair. And I don't always wear earrings that dangle or hang down, so something new. And then of course some black hoops. That I wear this in my piercing on the very top of my left ear, and then a couple smaller hoops. I don't want them real big hoops because I'm wearing the dangling. But let's even see if I wear those, because I think I also have some studs. that I might wear instead. So anyway, that's kind of what we're looking at. And so this is the silver side, if everybody can see. Folks can see that. And this is the gold. So let's go check them out. See how it goes, okay? All right, folks. So here's the outfit I'm going to wear. It's very light, comfy. I love the design. I don't tend to wear stripes, but these are like crazy stripes, zigzag. And of course, white shorts. I got my blingy shoes over there. And of course, some sandals. I'm going to put the link for everything that I have in the description below. But let's go ahead and get changed here. And let's go ahead and keep chatting here, okay? All right. Welcome back. Today is the day that we're going to be trying our jewelry on and our outfit. And I told you it was going to be like a black and white striped, and some white shorts, and maybe a couple pairs of shoes. One's a pair of sandals, and one is a little blingy slip-on. So let's go ahead and see what jewelry we're going to wear today. Or we're going to try a couple. Remember, one's going to be gold, and one's going to be silver. So let's go ahead. I don't have anything on except for my studs. The reason why I kept these on is because I had gotten this one pierced just a couple of weeks ago, so it's still going through that process. Because I had to fix it because it's way out here. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got going on here. So, I was going to try, I think what I'll do, I'll put on the gold jewelry first. Because I don't really wear a lot of gold. So I want to go ahead and do that because I tend to go silver. Let's start putting this stuff on, okay? All right. So we'll just kind of chat while I'm going through this process here. Did you guys see that 16-year-old kid that saved that 10-year-old, that lifeguard out there in Santa Cruz? I'm familiar with that. Those waters, and they're cold. And they can be rough. Because we used to go up to Santa Cruz and Monterey quite often when we were in California. And I love the beach. I love a moonlit beach to sit on the coast. Just enjoy the breeze. And I love the sound of the water. I don't have to get in it. I just like the sound of it. So let's see. I think this is a little bit shorter. So we'll do this one here. And I thought, man, that just takes guts for that kid to be going out there. You know, that's really about being resilient and, you know, heart straight. You know, he just focus. And that's kind of what I kind of talked about during some of these chats. That, you know, you didn't get this far without resilience. You know, there were situations, I'm sure, in each of our lives that we had to be resilient. We weren't sure how we were going to do it. We just needed to do it. That's a muscle. And let's see. Oh, there we go. Let's get in there. And for us to get as far as we are now, a lot of us had to be really resilient. Whether it was jobs or losing a job or divorce or kid, you know, whatever it is. By the time I'm 68. By the time we get this far, we've seen some stuff. You know what I mean? Let's see here. So this, yeah, okay. I guess this goes in the middle. Handy having this mirror here. So let's go ahead. Oh, that don't look bad. Just make sure all these little things are in the back. But don't doubt the strength that you have either. Just like that kid. He didn't doubt it. He said, I'm going to go get that 10-year-old kid. I'm going to bring him back. And he sure did. All right. So before I think I put in the earrings, because they're more like a dangling earring, I'll go ahead and get into my outfit. And you're going to see the change instead of my purple shirt here. Okay? All right. What up, folks? Okay, I'm back. So here's the top. And I do kind of like the way... Let's see if I can get that down a little bit. See the kind of layer? It's kind of nice. The way it sits like that. I think I like it. All right. So let's go ahead and get some earrings on, okay? So I had these, but I'm thinking So here's one set of gold. And I think I had said yesterday my dad actually got these earrings for me. We were out shopping for my mom. I think we got her a pink cap. No, it was a mint green cap. Very light mint green. And and little flamingos, little tiny flamingos. Oh, these are the earrings. A little black there. That put on as well. And when we were shopping for, I think we did get her some earrings. I can't quite remember, but I do know because we were looking at them. That's how I ended up with them. And, wrong one. And he said, go ahead. Now, there we go. There's a little one right there. If you're new to the channel, my dad had dementia, so he was already the mid-process and the mid-stream of the dementia at that time. But he still remembered who I was. He never forgot who my mom was, or my husband, BigDog. But, it's all part of the disease. But anyway, it was during the holidays, and I was looking at, I think we had got some earrings from my mom. And he said, go ahead, get some. You pick one. Get one. So, I'm glad I did, because every time I wear them, I think of my dad. Alright, let's see here. Is that in there? Oh, don't lose the backing. Come on, Gigi, get it together. See there? And I don't think, did I not have a stud for the top? Now here's a bracelet. I usually like to wear a lot of bracelets, but I thought this was going to be enough, and I'm going to have to see what happened to my other earring. I thought I was going to have another stud for the top. See, it's nice, huh? Hope you can see it. And I was going to wear this bracelet. I didn't, because I'm wearing my watch, and of course, my rings. And so I wasn't going to wear a lot of bracelets. I thought this was nice and big, and of course my watch. Let me see here. Let me see. Because I feel funny without having anything up here. I thought I had an earring. See, this is part of Gigi's Unfiltered. This is what you guys get to see. Gigi sometimes doesn't have it all together, and sometimes she does. You know what? I got a black one here. Because I came across another set of earrings that I might try before I put the silver on. And this is all black. Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? I think I have my black earring in the other bag because that's black too. So let's go ahead and put this one on. I don't know. I really like this neck. I really like the way it falls. So convenient having this mirror here. I really like the way it falls. The earrings aren't bad, but to me, this look, these earring size are like my norm. I don't, well, like I said, these gold earrings my dad gave to me, so it's something that I wear, and I'm really trying to branch out. But I like the necklace. I really like the necklace. So let me go ahead and show you what I got on here. I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead, just only because they're easy to put on, I'm going to go ahead and put on my slip-ons that are all blingy, and I'll show you the whole outfit and with my gold, and then we're going to go to the black. With black. So here's the outfit. Luda's in the back checking it out, of course. And casual, nice, go shopping, get out and about. Movie date with BigDog, which we're going to be going to the movies next. We're going to go see Odyssey. But I like it. I think I like the way it's put together. But like I said, the earrings are just part of my normal type of wear. But I do like the way this is all coming together. Now let me put it on with the sandals, okay? Hold on. All right, now here's the outfit with the sandals. I think it actually looks better. I think it looks more finished. I do like my other shoes. I love all the bling, but I think this has a more finished look. The sandals are very comfy. It is still summer. Still can wear white shorts, isn't it? Or white, isn't it? Like after Labor Day, you're not supposed to wear white. Who said that anyway? Whoever they are. But anyway, I do like. I think I do like. See, I thought for sure I was gonna like them with my slip-ons, but I do think. I think I like this look better. Let's put on the black jewelry, okay? All right. Or the silver, I should say. All right, hold on. Okay, folks, so I went ahead and took off all the gold. And earlier, I had showed you a different black necklace I was going to wear, right? Here's a picture, because I have my setup here in the guest room that I utilize. And I even have a picture of it sitting on bed next to the gold jewelry. But I can't find it now because I'm thinking I have a culprit who picked it up, because I usually keep this door closed because of that. You know, it's like having a toddler in the house. Luna. I think she made that. We can't find it. But I knew it was there. I even had it because I told BigDog, let me make sure I'm not, losing my mind, because I was positive I set that stuff out here. Sure enough, yeah. So anyway, just got to change. So anyway, I did have this necklace, black. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one on. So anyway, I wanted to share a story with you folks, because part of this whole process and part of change and part of women over 60 and some of the things that we go through and some of the things that we've seen, a friend of mine had told me a few months back that she was, and I shared the story in my upcoming VIP room. I have one that was just posted, but I'm sharing this story and you can't even see it. Let's see, I think it needs to go higher. What do you think, folks? Yeah, let's fix it. So I shared in my upcoming Wednesday VIP room chat. And a few months back, she was let go from her position because they said that they had reclassified her job. And they said now she was no longer, let's see, that doesn't look bad. I think it still can go higher one more time. And she was no longer qualified for her position. Interesting. So, because they wanted her to now have a bachelor's, and she had an associate's. And she stayed and actually trained the new person that was going to be taking her spot. And then shortly after, because they did give her some time, she was probably there maybe another 2 months before her final day. And shortly after that, they called her back to kind of help train the new gal, which she was fine with. She did that. Let's see, is that better? I would like it to, because I also want space right here. No, I guess that looks okay. Huh, what do you think? Maybe it's not so bad. Because the other one was more like a choker, so it was like right here. But this may not be too bad. My Catholic girl. So anyway, she did go and help train the new person. And that's been some time now. So she's been retired for a little bit. And we were chatting, and I asked her, so, how's it going? And this was a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so now, let me show you what else I'm changing up here. These are the earrings I was talking about earlier. You see those? A little sunburst, a little flower, whatever, a little dangly, not too long. And then I came across these. Is that one broken? Oh my gosh, Gigi, get your stuff together. But hey, you know what? They're there. Stop walking. There it is. I think the other one might be, but you know what? It's Gigi Unfiltered. We're just gonna wear whatever the hell we want to wear, right? Stop. Stop. There you go. All right. So we'll do the first ones. Put those on first. Because I already got the black earring that I'm gonna leave on top. I'm not sure if I need a little hoop. Let's see what happens here. Or maybe some small silver. Well, let's just put it on. See what happens. So anyway, it's been a few months, maybe 6 months since she was let go from that position, and they texted her back maybe about a week ago or so, and asked her to come back full time. And I told her they thought they were so right, huh? And she says that she was going to be going back on her terms. Yeah, see, I don't think this is going to go. Yeah, I think I need the black ones. So you know what? I'm not liking it right now. We're just going to change it up, okay? Because that's how Gigi rolls. Gigi knows. And you know when you don't like something, you just know. You're done. Don't try to make it better. Don't try to fix it. You don't like it, you don't like it. It ain't working. So anyway, she says that she decided to go back. She's going to be going back 3 days a week. And, part-time. She said that if they wanted her to come back, it was going to be on her schedule. So I told her, good for you. So she went back. Yeah. She went back this week. So the first week. So she was there a couple of days, and I said, hey, man, how's it going? And she told me that it was her second day back, and that she was surprised by how happy everybody was to see her. I go, why is that? And she goes, I just didn't think that people were that excited about me coming back. And then I go, because they know what you bring to the table. And she goes, I guess I didn't realize that. I go, she says something like that. I don't have my phone. I'm doing a summary, preference, whatever you call it. I go, do not underestimate what you bring to the table. And they know it. That's why they were excited about it. And I think sometimes, and she told me later on in the text that she had been lost. Didn't really feel like she had a purpose. That she just didn't feel good. I think that looks good. I think I like that better. I think it goes better with everything I got going on here. She said she has felt lost. Like she didn't have a purpose. And then she felt really good. She says, well, the money always helps. Oh, yeah, money always helps. But that got me. And, when she said that, because I worked with her. I was her manager. Because we worked together at one time. And when she said, I knew what, okay, Gigi, talking too much. I knew what she brought to the table. I knew what she was capable of. And, it kind of made me kind of like, really? You didn't, it's like, oh, come on. Okay, quit talking, Gigi. Oh, yeah. I think I like this. I think I like that. What do you think? Oh, I think I like this better than the gold. So anyway, it kind of was like, I don't think I was sad for her. I don't think I was sad. Not sad for her. I think it was just another, when I come on this channel, I talk about, being over 60. And I think sometimes people believe as we get older, and I think sometimes females, but I think that's changing, that
what is it? You should be maybe acting your age, or it's like this. I remember this one time because my kids see the difference. My kids saw what happened in my first marriage. And this is something I've always told Big Dog. Our kids were witnesses to our marriage, to both of our marriages. He was married. He had a long-term marriage as well. We were both married 23 years. Bracelet number one. Little puka going on. I thought because of the white. And I remember this one time I was back east. We were back east visiting him and his family. And he took us to the memorial where 9/11, where that other plane um, went into the ground. The passengers kind of took the plane over, and they, because I think they thought that plane was going to go into the White House, so they sacrificed themselves and saved everybody that could have been potentially harmed. And I have this. I have this bracelet, but I'm not sure. Let's put it on for shits and grins, okay? I'm not sure. We'll see. And I remember. We were already on the way out, and Big Dog knows I like to take pictures, so he kind of lets me meander. Is that the word? Take my time getting back to the car because we were already on our way out. And oh, that don't look too bad. I think I like that. Let's put some shimmer, because you know me, I like a little shimmer. And there was another family. They were standing outside because it was a little warm, a little humid back there that day. And I was talking to them, and they came back. It turns out that they were from New Mexico, and I was telling from Arizona, blah blah blah. So we were just chit chatting there. And my boy, parking lot. Oh, what? Like, what's the deal? Little stone, black stone. It's a lava stone, I think. Bracelet. And of course, I have my little wings for my angels. And I think that's it. I think I like that. But let me finish the story. Because it has to do with what I was talking about knowing your worth, changing, being resilient, the things that we go through. So as we're going back, like, okay, I'm getting up there. The guy's right at the car, and I'm putting my gear in the back of the truck, and he goes, "What are you doing?" My son asked me. And I told, "Oh, those people from New Mexico." He goes, "You never used to do that?" I go, "Do what?" What, talk to people? And I go, blame Big Dog. And it struck me that he would think that it was so foreign for me to be engaged with other people. But I shouldn't say that, because in reality, I know how I was. And I was just like, my poor kids, I was just in survival mode. I was just trying to get through it. At the time I was married, when I was married to their dad, he was injured oil field worker due to chemical exposure. I'm not quite sure if I shared a lot of the story about him. Everybody knows I was married. Everybody knows that I married my next door neighbor. We were very young. Not that we got married, but we met when I was 14. He was 18. And we make a break up. We eventually ended up getting married, had 2 kids, and were married for 23 years. And one day he walked in and said, "I want a divorce." Okay. Alright. So, my kids know who they saw. And I now understand who I was presenting. And the reality is, I don't want to present that anymore, because that's not who I am. And I think that's part of what we're doing here is I'm trying to rediscover new pieces of jewelry. Because I've always kind of liked jewelry. I've always wore earrings, but not earrings like this. I've wore necklaces, but usually I wear like the 4 that I've told you about before. So I want to kind of expand that a little bit, because I'm Gigi. If Gigi can wear pink hair, well, I do pink in the spring. It's growing out now. Might brighten it up a little bit. If I can do that, I'm thinking I can do whatever I want. But I think part of it is I think I want females to know out there, you don't have to stay stuck. You can be whoever you want to be, like my mama says, be whoever you want to be. And like she goes, maybe you're really discovering who you really are. Really, Mom? But maybe I am. Because like I mentioned last video, sometimes we get placed in these roles for whatever reason, family, society, friends, whatever it is. But you don't have to stay there. And that's kind of like when my friend was telling me about her position and how really what it was, she didn't feel valued. And when they told her, you know what, you don't qualify, you're underqualified now for this position you've only been doing for about 4 or 5 years. And not only that, we're going to have you come in and train the person who's taking your place. She did it. Now, she had a choice whether or not to do that. But she did it, so, my hat's off to her. I'm not sure what but I get it. Sometimes we're all in positions, we just got to get that check. I get it. And she was just trying to do the best she can. And she was out there looking for a job. And she's the one that was telling me about, the age discrimination. I'm sure there's some of that. I've never felt that. I just felt that the fact is I'm 68 years old. I know I bring a lot to the table, but until I get the opportunity to do that, then I'm just spinning my wheels. And the reality is, I could continue to wait for somebody to call me, or I can continue to do something different. And that's kind of when I started the blogging and the affiliate marketing. And let me tell you, I got my first check. It's only $20, but now I'm at over 100,000 impressions. My stuff is growing, and I'm so excited about it. Because the thing is, I could have waited there and waited for somebody to call, twiddling my thumb. I think, like I said last week, maybe one of my Money Monday chats, where my son had asked me, hey, Bob, how's the job search looking for you? And I told him, I think when they see that I'm 68 years old, because they can figure out how old you are by your resume, they think you're feeble-minded. Your mama ain't feeble-minded. And I'm proving that. Because I didn't wait around. I went out there and I said, okay, my mom threw me a breadcrumb, I ran with it, and I've been running with it, and I ain't looking back because I'm so excited about the opportunities and what I'm doing here. And that's what I'm saying to you. Do not wait for somebody to hand you something. You take it. You take it, or you go out there and get it. Because nobody owes you anything, and you're strong enough, you're intelligent enough. And what I say, you're valued, you're insightful, and you have purpose. Because you're a VIP. Don't underestimate that. So anyway, I wanted to share that story. Didn't know I was going to go on a tangent on it, but Gigi likes to chat. So anyway, this is the jewelry. I really think I like this better. In fact, me and BigDog are going to go see the Odyssey next week. I think I got my outfit. So let's go ahead and I'll show you what. I really like it. I think I even like my little cross. I think I got it going on. So, yes, I think this is the outfit that I will be wearing for our date with my BigDog. I really like it. It feels comfortable. I think I'm going to wear the sandals. I'm not going to wear my bedazzled shoes. And maybe Luna knew that this was a better necklace for me than the other one, because the other one would have stopped right here. I'm sure I'm going to find it right after I stop recording here. But anyway, second series in my funeral Boho, and I feel like, let's get it. Let's go get it, girl. But anyway, I had fun doing this video. I hope you did too. I'll put the links inside the description below. And you know what Gigi says? Gigi says, tits up, be fierce. You have a good one, folks. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. Ciao.